what can I say? This hypercar is so fast that you have to do a special test to get a special license to unlock the top speed of this thing. That's how fast this car is. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shane and welcome to another episode here on 5-Star Cars, the car channel where I just give my thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the supercar community. And we have a jam-packed one today for you. We'll be covering Mr. JWW, DDE, Tavarish and a few others indeed. If you're new to the channel, guys, it would be dope if you smash the subscribe button and give the video a like. Bigger we get, closer we can get to our project car, which hopefully we can get next year. And also, guys, you can vote for your 2020 Car YouTuber of the Year. It's links in the description. Just click the link, multiple choice questions. I gave the list of the best I could get because I was limited to amount of spaces. We're revealing the winners in January 1st. So do subscribe if you want to see when who ends up winning this. So do get voting, guys, so you of some of your favourite car YouTubers might be on that list indeed. And hopefully, guys, I have a new mic coming, hopefully we'll be here shortly. I'm hoping the desk will be here tomorrow so I can get off these stupid chairs and put up my a bit of wall art and stuff like that. So that's all coming to the channel, and hopefully I might be able to do a vlog next Wednesday, maybe up in Dublin when I'm up there. So there's lots coming to the channel, so hopefully you'll enjoy this kind of stuff. And all my regular viewers, please don't forget to comment below as well. So kicking off, as I said, Mr. JWW is going to be first off the bat straight away because as we all know, all these big YouTubers that review cars, when a new car comes out, they're all lined up to get their hands on it and review it, especially when it's in the UK. Shmee, Mr. JWW and a few others, they all get first dibs on reviewing the car. Mr. JWW was the first channel I clicked on for this review, and in my opinion, it was probably the best review. I mean, his setup is perfect. It's a very in-depth review. You get some great shots of the car. It is bloody stunning, this car. I mean, what can I say? This hypercar is so fast that you have to do a special test to get a special license to unlock the top speed of this thing. That's how fast this car is. I mean, that's insane. And it's beautiful looking to start. It's basically a carbon fiber bullet on wheels. It's just nuts. I mean, I was just looking at some of the specs here. It's a twin turbo 6.6 litre pushrod V8 that makes 1,817 horsepower with 1,193 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 7-speed single clutch automated manual transmission and red lines at 8,500 RPM, but it's limited to 8,200 RPM when it's not on the top speed. Guys, go over, if you haven't seen his review of it yet, go over and check it out. I mean, it's so worth it. The engine bay in this thing is gorgeous. My favourite part of this car, for me, in my opinion, is the rear end. It is one of the best car asses I've seen. It reminds me a bit of one rear end I really liked was the I think it was the Velside Fortune kit on the Supra. It kind of reminds me of that squareness going down. I love that look. I would rather, instead of two single, exhaust pipes, I would rather if it was actually just the shape of the holes that they're coming out of. But my God, it's a beautiful car. I mean, 2.1 million to buy it. 2.1. The guy, is a GG Exotics, the guy that crashed the Pagani, the rare Pagani. I wouldn't be surprised if his father bought it. Or Manny Koshbin. So comment below, guys, if you've seen the review, what you think of it. If you had the money, would you buy one? Who do you think would be the first car YouTuber to actually have one on their channel? I wonder if Stradman put in to buy one. That'd be nuts if he did, because that car, I love it. It's a bit like the it looks a bit like the MC20 from the Maserati, or is it the Evora? I think it is, maybe from who's that other crowd? I think it does look like a bit that kind of a shape. But I really do like the car, and it was a great review by Mr. JWW. So check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Great review, and what an unbelievably epic car indeed. Next up, we're going to be covering DDE. So DDE's latest video, they have finally mounted the carbon chassis wing on his McLaren 720 GTR. So I know, guys, unless it's an actual car, like if it's a GTR, then I would say it, but he's put on bits to make it a GTR. I know I'm terrible, but it's still, though, I think the wing was actually supposed to be made for 570S build. I must say, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I really do like it a lot. It's really sweet. It's full carbon fibre. That must have cost him a fucking fortune to put that thing on there. Like, DDE are really splashing the cash lately. Like, they're doing so much good builds, especially with the R34 build, and then you have his daughter's Gallardo build as well. There's just always something going on with DD, which is great. It's just non-stop. They're always moving forward. And still, it looks like there's a lot of this taking the piss out of each other between them and Tommy with the whole JDM space thing. It looks like they're just poking fun at each other, and you know what, it is what it is, guys. It's still going to be cool to see the R34 builds, but let me know what you think of the wing below in the comment section on his 720S. Is it something you would do, or would you not do it? Do you like it, not like it? I like it. I'm just surprised how well it came out. It really suits it. Oh, and also they did say they went looking at another Integra, and this is the Honda Integra. These are the ones that we have over here in Europe or in Japan. My friend had one, and I drove one. When they hit the VTEC, they're a lot of fun. It looks like they're going to get the right-hand drive one with the non-bug eye. It'd be cool. It really looks like they're really pushing for this JDM space thing, because they've made a page for it. So it looks like they're doing exotics and JDM cars. At this stage, like, it's just DD are just crushing it. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see it. So well done to DD indeed. Next up, we're going to continue on. We're going to cover, I would say, tavarish. So tavarish has come out with his latest video of him finally finishing his Toyota Supra. Definitely up there, one of my favorite builds tavarish has done, because I'm such a big, massive Toyota Supra fan. I'm saying it now, guys. If I could have, within reasonable money, if I ever made money off this channel, whatever, the first two cars I'd love to have on this channel, as when I could afford it, is an Audi R8 as a project build, and another Toyota Supra. I used to have a Toyota Supra. I fell in love with it. It's always been like one of my favorite cars. And just one thing I never got to do with a Toyota Supra was what tavarish did, is two-step it. And listen, headphone users, just beware, just listen to this two-step, it is sick.
Alright, where do you want me to stand?
You can stand wherever you want. It's gonna get loud over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, let's max the mic. So the rags and all the papers have blown away with my eardrums.
Did you hear that?
No.
No? Okay.
What?
So fucking epic. Love it. One thing I should have done with my Supra, but never did. If I ever got another one, definitely would be two-stepping it. And yeah, they're just such a great car. He really loves that car as well. He's put so much work into it. The one thing I don't like about people with Supras, it's one of my pet hates, is when they put on a front lip and they have no side skirts and no rear spats or anything. It really annoys me. I'm all about even just edges going around the car. I have to have full. I couldn't just put on a front lip. It just looks so wrong to me, in my opinion. I don't like it. It's a C-bond front lip. If you just got some side skirts or canard, or just something going along the side and the back, would have looked a lot better, but he hasn't. But the car was fully resprayed. It's just a weapon. That thing, I hope he does do a video of him launching it and doing some pulls in it. It'll be pretty sick. But great build by tavarish. They put a lot of work into it with Jared, and it just came out epic. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you thought of the build and the way it came out, and are you liking the finished results as well. Next up, guys, is going to be Sheepy Race. So Sheepy Race have finally come out with their video, and some big massive news is One, we know they're going twin turbo TJ Hunt's old Aventador. Second off, they are moving into a new unit, a massive, I think it's like 34,000 square feet or something. It was an old, we used to be a go-karting place. If you haven't checked out the video, guys, go and check it out. The space is colossal. They have so much they're going to be able to do with it. They have everything kind of mapped out where they want to put stuff. It's going to be able to get more cars done. So I'm going to start following. I don't really watch Sheepy Race a whole lot, so I'm going to be watching them a lot more. Especially this twin turbo Aventador build, and just the way the shop turns out, and what they can do when they're putting in a Mustang dyno and stuff like that. So it's big things for Sheepy Race going ahead. It should elevate their channel to the next level. So congratulations to them and Alex, and definitely it's a channel to keep an eye on, guys, I would say, and I will probably report about them a bit more often. And last up on the list, guys, will be TJ Hunt. So TJ Hunt has come out with his latest video, and he's gotten some bad news about his twin turbo C8. So went into I think it was Chevrolet or GM, into Chevrolet, sorry, because his was an early model, and it was, it's because it was the early model, the first one. There was a few bits wrong with it. They said he was missing a piece, and that's why it was going into limp mode. Said that it was fixed. He was driving down the freeway, and he hit 63 miles an hour and bang, went back down into limp mode. But he's pretty sure it's because of the ECU. It's a standard ECU, but he was asking, does anybody know what could the issue be, or could somebody fix it? So it looks like he's going to have to go to Amelia Harford. Supposedly she has a few contacts that can get this fixed. I am mad to see this twin turbo C8 finally, finally hit what it could do with this twin turbo setup, because it's different to Amelia's, and actually race her and see what he can get out of it. But he's getting into so many snagging issues with limp mode, it's insane, especially when he puts the Street Hunter wide arch kit in as well, and that twin turbo setup. It's going to be one of the nicest, I feel, C8s out there. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think of him having issues with the C8, and do you like the kit and stuff like that, and what you think his new supercar build is going to be. I've already called a McLaren, maybe McLaren 600 LT, but it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much if you've watched to the end. It'd be even dope if you'll hit the subscribe button. Like squad, please smash the like button, and to all the new people that have subscribed on the channel, the last 2 or 3 people, thanks very much for subscribing. Hopefully you'll stay. Until next episode, guys, stay safe, peace out, and keep it lit.